In today's show, we have news about Disney Cruise Line reveals entertainment for new island destination. Disney files permit for construction on Imagination Pavilion. Dear Disney segment, headline news, and so much more on today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast, your Disney infotainment podcast. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times and get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Alrighty, welcome to the show.
Hello,
What is
everybody.
today? Today is May the 13th, show number 814, I think. Very, very good. Did you do anything Disney this weekend, Mr. James? Knowing that
I
know
believe
what you
I did. I know what you did. So,
And what
let's
did
just
you do?
weasel out the fine details. We both were at the Scat Cat Club at Disney's Port Orleans Resort for a little jazz and entertainment.
Yeah. Did you scat?
No.
Maybe we
Maybe
should tell everybody.
skedaddled when it was time to go.
Yeah, maybe we should tell everybody where the Scat Cat Club is.
It's right in if you walk into the main check-in area of Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, it will be right direct to your left-hand side in the up front corner of the main lobby. It only opens at, I believe, 5 p.m. And I don't remember what time it actually closes, maybe 10 or so. A little after 10, maybe 11.
Yeah.
The music, it opens at 5. Music starts at 7:30.
Right.
And then I don't really know. We weren't there for the final set, so
Yeah.
they did 2 sets while we were there.
Right. It's a cute little place. It's kind of tucked away. I was thinking of this on the ride home. So Riverside has got the River Roost, right? Lounge, Yeehaw Bob, bar, yada yada. It has a sit down, and it has its quick service. French Quarter doesn't really have a sit down, but they have the quick service, and I think they built this bar, to kind of be the River Roost of the French Quarter. So, which I think you needed, because if you're looking for an adult bar to sit down at that resort, there was no place. You had to go to the River Roost.
No, exactly.
So
and what they did too was also move what used to be the bar right next to it is now just a beignets quick service.
Yes. Yep.
So,
yeah.
So that was a good idea. That worked out very well. Helps the French Quarter, Port Orleans help, because I think the only other bar that is open all day or before Scat Cats opens is the pool bar.
Pool. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of the the funky thing of the moderates and the value is, if you're looking for an adult bar, they don't really have them. It's the pool bar.
You get one, but you're not going to get 3 like you would luxury.
Yeah.
Or deluxe.
Yeah. It's the pool bar. That's what where you go eat or drink. Be merry. And the food wasn't bad there. We should mention that they do have, what was it, 5 small bite items?
They have 5 or 6. Yeah.
That were.
I know you partook in the poutine and the artichoke dip, I think, right?
Yep. The gumbo poutine.
Yep.
And
then I took the chicken wings, and we did I think it was the chips and salsa, or the andouille chips and salsa, something like that.
Yeah.
Both were ours were really good, and I think you guys didn't complain either. So
no. Yeah, and they have the regular Disney menu. So if you have something on that, but they also have a small selection of specific Scat Cat Club drinks that you can't get at the other resorts. So that's the first time I've seen that. Have a
Hmm.
which I think they all really should do. They all should have a couple of very specific drinks for that. Um, you
Bar
know,
exclusive only. Yeah.
resort or bar. Yeah,
Or yeah.
you know, like I could see the Territory Lounge having some funky drinks. You know, to go with their theming. But anyway,
Yeah.
to Disney. I'll leave that for later.
Yeah.
All right, so next week we shan't be here. I will be away again. Um, so we will be back the following week. We have some special interviews coming up, so stay tuned for those. Some of them are going to be interesting. So I would say stay tuned. And what is the first story on the list, Mr. James?
Oh, first one up on the list today is going to be a crowd favorite. Spooky news, surprises coming to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Walt Disney World Resort.
Ooh,
Get ready, everyone. We're halfway to Halloween with Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Magic Kingdom Park. This spooky event promises ghoulish fun for all ages, featuring new additions like Mickey and Minnie's neon spiderweb costumes, villain character sightings, and Descendants part inspired by the Descendants, The Rise of Red. For the first time, meet Bruno Madrigal from Encanto alongside Maribel, plus Boo to You starts. An hour earlier this year at 8:15, returning favorites include Fireworks, the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, Trick or Treating, and Halloween Twists on attractions.
very cool.
Oh, that sounds like a lot. Adding some stuff and
Yeah,
doing some new stuff, which is good. Good for them.
yeah, yeah.
This year's separately ticketed event, which it always is, but yes, will kick off August 9th. If you really want to go, do not hesitate. They generally don't last.
No,
And they will also start taking place on select nights through August 31st at Disney World. The dates that we have so far, which I'm pretty sure this is a finalized list, are going to start August 9th. And these are all in August. So August 9th, 13th, 16th, 20th, 23rd, 27th, and 30th. September 2nd, 6th, 8th, 10th, 13th, 15th, 17th, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27, and 29. October 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, 21, 24, 25, 27, 29, and 31. Whew.
yeah.
A little lightheaded there from that one. Tickets go on sale for guests staying at select Walt Disney World Resort hotels, Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin hotels, and Shades of Green on May 8th. For all other guests, tickets will go on sale May 15th. To purchase these tickets, go visit can't speak. Visit disneyworld.com/Halloween or call 407-934-7639.
A phone number to call for tickets? Wow.
Wow.
Somebody's bored over at Disney.
Maybe automated. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I really wish they would bring back the party at Tony's for the Christmas party. If they were to do that, I'd go back to the Christmas party. But we'll see. All right. Hey, over at the Poly, we have some good news. Get ready for your enchanting journey at Disney's Polynesian villas and bungalows with a new island tower set to open December of this year, 2024. This 10-story tower overlooking Seven Seas Lagoon will immerse guests in the spirit of Polynesia and Disney magic, inspired by original concept drawings. Yes, this is what the Poly was supposed to be. The tower features traditional Polynesian tattoo designs, including a stunning manta ray symbolizing freedom and protection. Artwork throughout the resort, including the lobby, celebrates Polynesian culture and wildlife. Collaborating with artists worldwide, the resort will showcase unique artworks reflecting conservation and cultural richness, offering various room types accommodating 2 to 9 guests. That means that they'll have a grand villa. Reservations open on June 6th. Stay tuned for more updates on Disney. So, yeah, I was reading that this building design was what originally the Polynesian was supposed to be. So,
Hmm.
very interesting.
Let's see if we
Yes.
can find June 9th, Mr. Tony. Since
You're going to
I
book
am
us a room?
still a current I am still a current member.
Book us a grand villa. We'll have a party.
Let's just yeah, right away. Oh man,
Come
when
on,
they
it's
go
only
out on
like a
sale.
it's only like a year and a half of points.
But they
I'd
don't
love to
start they're gonna
see
open on December, what is it,
December
24th?
20 this year, 2024.
Oh, just December.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
don't know if we're gonna get that far.
yeah.
Let's see.
I'd like to see what the point charts are for this compared to others.
That's what I'm intrigued to see if it'll even show up yet because it might not.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, it's just going to do Polynesian and bungalows, so I
Hmm.
wonder if that's even possible.
Yeah, because this
I
is
guess you got to select more than one day, huh?
I think this is going in with the
Yeah, as
not with
of
the
right now,
because
nothing.
there's two separate contracts. There's the bungalows, and then there's the DVC in the one longhouse. I think those are two separate contracts. So, which is this going to be its own separate contract, or is this going to be built into one of those? Probably the second. I would think the latter, the bungalows. I don't know. We'll have to. We shall have to find out and report back when we know.
It doesn't. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to wait closer till I think you said June.
Yeah, they probably
Yeah,
didn't file any of
June.
their paperwork yet.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, if it's supposed to go, reservation was open June 6th, so we're going to have to know something within a month. So stay tuned, folks. We'll keep you posted
Yeah. Yep. Sounds good.
because as soon as I know, you'll know. That's how
I
this
know.
works.
I know you'll know because I'll know.
Yes, you will.
All right.
All
What's
right. Well,
next?
that was fun. Up next, as a surprise to us all, if we didn't already hear, Tiana's Bayou Adventure will opening June 28th at Magic Kingdom. Disney has
Ooh.
announced an opening date of June 28th, 2024 for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the replacement of Splash Mountain at Magic Kingdom. The June 28th opening date refers to Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Magic Kingdom Park located in Walt Disney World Resort near Orlando, Florida. The ride will also debut later this year at Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California. Disney has not announced a specific date for the West Coast version. Tiana's Bayou Adventure invites guests to join beloved characters Princess Tiana, Mama Odie, Luis, and all new friends on a thrilling adventure set against the music and excitement of a New Orleans celebration. This new attraction will feature dozens of audio animatronics, figures, a foot tapping soundtrack, and a celebration where everyone is welcome. This attraction stars the original voice cast from The Princess and the Frog, including Disney legend Anika Nani Rose as Tiana, Bruno Campos as Nevin, and Michael Leon Woolley as Luis, and Jennifer Lewis as Mama Odie. Also, I have heard that we will be, from what I'm hearing, there will be also, I guess, DVC annual pass holder
Yep.
and I think it's something else I'm
Club
missing.
33 and
Club 33, yeah.
Golden Oak
Uh, and Golden Oaks
previews.
previews.
Yeah.
I think that releases tomorrow. I don't
I
know
don't
for
know.
sure,
I don't know if
but I
there's an
know there will be
announcement.
some. The announcements will be coming out, so
Yeah.
stay tuned for that
Yeah.
or
And for pass
updated.
holders, as soon as you get the email, you better jump on it because they
Hmm.
disappear
It doesn't
very
last
quick.
very long.
Very quick. So we'll see what happens. Hey, did you ever want to know what happens inside a Circus of Sleigh show? Well, now's your chance. Disney World's Cirque show, drawn to life, now offers fans an exclusive backstage tour with the page to stage a signature experience. Starting May 24th, guests can meet their knowledgeable tour guide before the show, enjoy special seating during the performance, and then embark on a backstage tour. The tour includes a meet and greet with performers, a peek under the stage to see the mechanisms and props, visits to the costume and props area, and more. Tickets for this premium experience is limited to 9 guests per show. 9 per show, and adults start at $285 and kids are
Oof.
$225. I wanted to do this in July because we have a little staycation in July. It sold out. I think the closest date I can get was October, and it was almost $600 for 2 tickets. I'm like, no, I'm not spending $600. If I'm going to spend $600, I'm going to go to Vegas and see a Vegas show. I'm not going to go
I
see
think you can get a round trip to and from Vegas for that price.
and a hotel.
So very true, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. So interesting, but no, it's a little too pricey. A little
It
too
does sound
pricey.
interesting. I was intrigued as you were reading this.
If they had separated the two things, like let me pick my seat, I'll pick some tickets, and then I want to do the backstage thing as a separate add-on. That's fine, but they're including like the premium seats, and then
Mhm.
no, the two things should be separate. Or what if I don't want to see the show at all? I just want to go see backstage. How about
Yeah,
that?
I that works for me too. I was
Yeah,
thinking that just now.
yeah. So
Oh,
anyway,
uh,
what is next?
up next, Walt Disney Archives exhibit coming to Arlington, Texas. Arlington Museum in Texas. The Arlington Museum of Art in Texas will host a unique exhibition featuring 2 previous Walt Disney Archive exhibits: Heroes and Villains, the art of the Disney costume, and All That Glitters, the crown jewel of the Walt Disney Archives. Opening on September 14th, 2024, the combined exhibition will showcase over 300 pieces spanning 65 years of Disney movie and television history. Heroes and Villains explores the significance of costume design in conveying characters' personas, featuring original costumes from beloved Disney characters like the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus 2 and Belle's ball gown from Beauty and the Beast. The exhibition highlights the work of renowned Hollywood costume designers. Meanwhile, All That Glitters focuses on iconic Disney jewelry and accessories, presenting pieces ranging from crowns and tiaras to watches and necklaces, alongside insights into their role in defining Disney characters. Visitors will have the opportunity to see items such as Elizabeth Swan's pirate medallion necklace from the Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and Mia's coronation crown from Princess Diaries 2, The Royal Engagement. Tickets for this event exhibition will be available in June with early access for museum members.
Yeah, I like when they do these roving little museum exhibits.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool because not everybody gets a chance to go out to the archives in California and see this
Yeah.
stuff. So it's pretty cool. All right, my Dear Disney segment this week is this. Disney likes to create levels and classes and statuses. Like the cruise lines got your silver, your gold, your platinum, your
Platinum, your
pearl, your
pearl.
concierge. Uh, we got pass holders, we got pixie, we got pirate. Why? Why can't we just have one for all? That you state that you're an all inclusive company, but you're not. You're separating everybody, right? There's Lightning Lane
Oh,
and I don't care people. There's pass holders and non pass holders. There's Club 33, non Club 33. There's Golden Oak, non Golden. Just stop. One class. We're all people, one class of humanity. That's all I'm saying, Disney.
we did do
Equality.
that already, though. We did
Equality.
do that,
Yeah.
though. It
We
was
used to
one
have just
password
one
for
pass. Yeah.
it's one password for everything.
Yeah.
We did
Oh,
that.
that's
We
what they
fixed
did. One password. Okay. Okay. Okay.
it.
I thought they meant one annual pass. No, no, no.
No, one
Well, it was one
pass.
pass, one password. I gotcha. All right. Sorry, my bad. I didn't read the fine print.
Sorry, everyone. Reset your passwords now.
Please do.
Yes.
Hey, new Haunted Mansion bride is revealed for the Disney Treasure cruise ship Parlor.
Ooh.
The Disney Treasure cruise ship Haunted Mansion Parlor. Listen, there is going to be a line to get into
All
this.
the way around the cruise ship
Yes.
and back.
I would not doubt if this is the first lounge that you have to make a reservation to get into. I would not doubt it.
If it doesn't have it, it will have it within a week.
Yeah, yeah. They will introduce a fresh interpretation of the iconic Ghost Bride. Now, why? We all know the one. Just bring us that one. Bring us that bride. Anyway, now portrayed as a mermaid ghost, set to embark on December 21st, 2024, from Port Canaveral, Florida. The Disney Treasure will offer a 7-night voyages to the Caribbean, featuring various Disney-themed amenities. The Haunted Mansion Parlor, inspired by the famous theme park attraction, will host an elegant bar/lounge with unique interior design, menu offerings, and merch, of course. The backstage story of the bride character involves a sea captain and his fiancée, with a tragic ending leading to the captain's demise. Artwork revealed the bride in both a mortal and ghostly form, with references to the classic Haunted Mansion characters, such as the Attic Bride and the Werecat. Additionally, an alternative look at the bride and a new character called the Mariner will feature in the mugs available at the bar. The Haunted Mansion Parlor will also include a ghostly aquarium, drawing inspiration from early concepts by Imagineer Raleigh Crump for the Museum of the Weird, which was the original version of the Haunted Mansion. So, if you did not know, the Haunted Mansion was originally supposed to be a walk-through attraction, and Raleigh Crump was designing very weird things, and it was going to be called the Museum of the Weird. So, if you don't know, now you know.
I will tell you this: those cups and mugs,
Mm,
if they don't have the bottom ship filled from front to back, they will be gone
yeah.
for a very long time.
All the I-4 corridor of the ship would just be filled with mugs.
Mugs, all the mugs.
All the mugs.
If you wonder why you don't get your luggage day of,
Yeah,
it's because they got to get around all the mugs.
because they're trying to figure out how to get the mugs on the ship. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah. All right. What's next?
Oh, up next, Disney requests 2029 extension for Reflections permits,
Ooh.
as we've all called it, or have we at least said, can we just build the hotel?
Yes.
Disney is seeking a 5-year extension to complete construction on Reflections, a Disney lakeside lodge. Its proposed Disney Vacation Club destination, originally announced in October 2018 for the former site of River Country Water Park. The project faced delays amid COVID-19 pandemic, leading to a pause in the construction with no clear plans for resumption. The extension request submitted to the South Florida Water Management District, as it always does, aims to prolong construction permits until May 29th, 2029, allowing Disney time to decide whether to proceed with the project, please do, or explore potential revisions. Despite initial groundwork completion before the pandemic shutdown, the project site remains fenced off, highlighting the uncertainty surrounding the future development.
Hmm.
This delay marks another setback for development on the site, with the previous project in 2011 also experiencing delays. Originally set to open in 2022 as Disney's Vacation Club's 15th destination, Reflections has since been surpassed by 4 other projects within the DVC portfolio, including expansions at the existing resorts and new developments like the cabins at Fort Wilderness Resorts. Speculation surrounds the potential expansion involving the Reflection site, possibly linked to the nearby Fort Wilderness cabins through a trust structure, suggesting future developments may be on the horizon despite the current pause in construction. Now that is interesting, and I could see that if you're going to do something, why not parlay it into what you already are doing?
Yeah. Listen, this has got to come back.
I
This
want it to
is,
come back.
yeah. I mean, it's a great location. It's right on the lake. I think if they would build more of those bungalows, cabins
Yes,
that they call them
agreed.
there, build more cabins that extend all the way to Fort Wilderness, put the lodge there, have another boat dock. I it would just be fantastic. It's like perfect. And I think, they also have the other side of Bay Lake too, which they could also put another resort on if they so choose. So, just saying. Or even cabins, you know. Put cabins out
Oh,
there.
yeah, if you're out that close to the water, I think at this point, I think they've realized the power of a cabin.
Yeah. 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 They're fantastic.
Fort Wilderness Lodge has been extremely successful in that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. If you're a Disney annual pass holder, I have some fantastic news for you. Disney has upped your dining discount. That's right. If you're a pass holder, get ready to sprinkle a little extra cash on your magic for your dining experiences this summer. From May 28th all the way through June 26th, Disney is offering an exclusive 20% discount on food and non-alcoholic beverages at select restaurants throughout Walt Disney World. This promotion is part of the VIP pass holder days designed to give something back to the loyal fans who visit the parks year-round. It's an exhaustive list. I don't think there's a restaurant not on the list besides things like Victoria and Albert's, obviously. But almost every other restaurant I think is on this list. So I'm not going to go run down this list, but go to VIP Pass Holder on my Disney Experience app or over on the website, and you can see the exhaustive list of everything that's included.
Several page list.
Yes, it's huge.
Discounts.
It's huge. It's gonna be huge. We're gonna
Big screen.
we're gonna have some really good dining. It's gonna be huge. All right, go ahead. Talk about huge.
Up next, everybody's personal favorite.
Uh-huh.
Ron DeSantis and his oversight district starts work on new development agreement with Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that they could agree on anything.
Yeah, they agreed to
so.
disagree.
Yeah. In a settlement deemed a win-win for both Walt Disney World and Florida Governor. Yes, Tony.
I said when this fight started, it's going to end in a win-win agreement. Tony said that in the beginning. I just want to. Okay, go
For
ahead.
you all listening, we
Go
will
ahead.
find that and let you know what
Yeah,
number
yeah.
podcast that was. You
Go ahead. Go ahead.
can... Anyways, thank you.
You're welcome.
This article has made Tony's day.
It did. It did.
Yeah, in a settlement deemed a win-win for both Walt Disney World and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District previous development agreements and a comprehensive plan were invalidated. Now the district and Disney will collaborate on crafting new regulations to govern development on Disney property for the next 30 years. This shift marks a change in the relationship between Disney and the district, with the removal of former chairman Martin Garcia signaling a new era of collaboration. Disney CEO Bob Iger expressed optimism about the settlement, emphasizing its potential to facilitate significant investments in Florida's theme parks. While specifics about the new development agreement and comprehensive plan remain uncertain, both parties are expected to work towards establishing clear guidelines for future development, potentially as early as the upcoming May 22nd meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd love to see the budget and how this is going to work out. Like, who's paying for road repairs now, and who's paying for signage, and who's paying for road expansion or whatever. You know, where's this money coming from? Now that Disney's not the district is the district, and Disney is Disney. They have to have some kind of agreement. You know how money is going to be spent. And whose money is it? So, um, we'll have to see. This is going to be a continuous thing. I don't think this will ever really go away now. I think, it'll always kind of be in the news lurking somewhere. So
If they're
we'll see.
gonna do Disney property for the next 30 years, this
Yeah.
will obviously not be going away anywhere for the next 30 years.
Yeah. Well, they better plan a little bit further because Disneyland is coming up on its 70th anniversary. We've only done our 50. So you might want to go a little further, you
Maybe
know.
80.
Go to like 100. Make it 100. We've done 50, have a 50-year agreement, so you at least get us to the 100-year mark. And then you
we
can have
like
another.
we like round numbers.
Yeah,
100's a good number.
yeah. And then you can have another fight and, throw out this agreement and come up with a new one. Who cares? I'll be dead. All right. You ready for some headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right. First up, Small Bites at Pixar Place Hotel is now open. It's a little quick service joint there. Fantasmic dining packages are returning to Disneyland. Now that the show is coming back, you can get your dining package. So that's good news. Hey, from July 1st through July 31st, the world premiere food court at Disney's All-Star Movies will undergo a refurbishment. And I think the process is you're going to have to mobile order and pick it up. That will be the only way to get food at the food court there. So when you're there or on your way there, go check it out, and there'll be some instructions. Apparently, they're selling some cabins at Fort Wilderness because Disney declared some more DVC inventory. So that's, I guess, good news ish. I guess. I don't know. Open Table named Raglan Road and Wine Bar George top 100 brunch restaurants in the U.S. Really? These two? Now, I would have thought Boathouse and Homecoming would have been on that list, not Wine
Yeah,
Bar and Raglan. That was
I could agree. Yeah.
those would not have been my two choices out of all the places that serve brunch down there. Right?
I've been to Wine Bar George twice, and I like it, but
Okay.
there are
Top
a
100?
couple. I don't know if it's in my personal top 100. I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
But then again, I have a favorite place, and
Yeah.
it's hard to beat. But
Yes, it is.
and it is also very hard to beat Homecoming's brunch.
Yeah, I know. I know. Hey, new summer flavors arrive over at Swirls on the Water. This is the Dole Whip joint over at Disney Springs, if you haven't been. So they got some new summer flavors. That's pretty cool. Hey, new cruise terminal is coming to Port Canaveral. Now, this is not going to be a Disney-only terminal. They're just adding more terminal space for the super ships that Royal Caribbean is building. It's hard to get 10,000 people on and off a ship in a timely fashion, so they need a bigger terminal.
When your garage only holds 6,000.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think this. I think this will be done by 2026. So this is not coming soon, and they will have the Icon and the Utopia both at Port Canaveral. So that's 20,000 people getting off simultaneously if both
I'm
are
going to
there
need
at
you
the
to
same
park
time.
your car over here. That's the water, sir. Yeah, just drive over there.
No,
Fine.
we're going to need you to park your car in Orlando. We'll shuttle you over.
Make sure you park at the Orlando airport where there's
Yeah.
already no parking.
Yeah, and take the train that'll be built in 2 years. Hey, Pocahontas meet and greet is returning to Disney Animal Kingdom. So that's good news because Pocahontas has always been recently on a boat, and there was no meet and greet. There was really a meet and wave. So now you can go meet her again. And talking about boats, they have confirmed that the character flotillas will be retired at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
I believe
Yay!
they already are retired.
Yeah. This kind of, I think, goes to what you were saying the other day, James. The Amphicar tours over at Boathouse have been suspended due to low water levels.
It was only a matter of time because I know the transport boats that Disney runs were already closed.
So this had me thinking on my car ride home the other night. Do we think that they purposely lowered the water level in that body of water because the drone show is coming? If one of them falls in the water, it'll be easier to get out because the water will be shallower? Ponder
All I
that
know is
question.
that ends a significant revenue stream for the amphicars and also overtaxes the bus transportation for hotels in the area that are connected by, said body of water.
I know.
But that's just my personal opinion.
I think it has to do with the drone show.
Which it could be.
Yeah,
and maybe they're waiting for the first couple tests and runs to see how well
many
it
they
goes.
have to fish out.
And and if it's a success, then we might actually see boats running again.
Yeah, yeah. Because the one that they did years ago for the Christmas thing, there was a boat out there that was fishing the fallen drones out of the water with a little fish net. So, but that was a completely different company. This company builds programs and develops their own drone program. I don't know if these will be dropping out of the sky. I just think Disney's being paranoid, as
Are
always.
we using the current company we've been talking about, or do we
Yes.
not?
No.
The Dronos?
Dronos, yes. It is them. It is them.
So we shouldn't have much unsuccess then.
No.
If all goes
That's
well,
what I'm saying.
It should be great.
That's, yeah, so we'll see.
And I know Disney itself probably not worried about suspending the boats, but I can only imagine how much this impacts the Amphicar tours.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot.
Yeah.
I never not see them in the water.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Phineas and Ferb Greet is coming to H2O Glow After Hours this summer. So if you're going to one of the H2O Glow shows, Phineas and Ferb will be there. Are they still relevant? Is there still a Phineas and Ferb cartoon? Do kids know of them?
I don't know. I mean, it may
Yeah,
be on
I
Disney
don't know.
Plus, but it might be just the older ones.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
You might
relevant.
have to find out.
Yeah, I don't think they're
You're gonna
relevant.
watch a lot of cartoons in the next week.
Yeah. M. Mouse Mercantile is closing for a long refurbishment over at Disney's Grand Floridian. This is the gift shop upstairs
Upstairs.
when you come from the monorail to the right. First gift shop there. That will be closed for a very long refurbishment. I guess some of that merch will seep down to the other stores down on the first floor, primarily the little DVC sundry shop. Probably most of it will wind up in there, and then they'll probably put some of the other clothing in the other clothing stores. But we'll see.
It'll
We
get
shall
scattered
see.
about.
Yep. All right. Do you have anything else, Mr. James?
I do not.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end. Hey, if you like the show, please go over to patreon.com/Disney
Disney
Parks
Parks
Podcast and
podcast.
subscribe to our other two shows. We have a extra magic hour show where we just talk about fun things. Like this week, it happened to be the top 10 and top 10 best jobs, top 10 worst jobs
Worst jobs.
at Disney. Statistically proven information. And then we have another show about
Disney Plus show where we talk about almost anything Disney Plus and whether or not we've seen it, and usually give us our top recommendations and a little insight of what may or may not be coming to Disney Plus.
yes, important information. All right, kids, as we like to say around here, if we don't see you online, we'll see you where?
In the parks.
The Disney Parks podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.